Shalom, shalom once again. Welcome back. And a kind reminder, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. So as we continue with the reading of the book, The Jesus Nation, we read the chapter 1, and now we are still continuing with chapter 1, and we'll be outlining, elaborating the different prophets that the Lord is raising in our dispensation. And we'll be starting with number 1, and that is arts and entertainment prophets. God is raising people that will produce prophetic artistry. This shall manifest as designers, painters, architects, actors, and even as musicians. These individuals will be so deeply rooted in the prophetic. Thus, I make no mistake by calling them prophets of art and entertainment. An example is when God gave Moses a vision of the tabernacle. He explained what it should look like, and then Moses further explained this to the prophetic designers that were building it in the wilderness. Exodus 25. God had shown Moses the design. Exodus 25 verses 31 to 40. And by feeding the artist with his spirit, God guaranteed that the artwork produced would truly represent him and not the ideas of man. Jacob was also used by God as a prophetic painter to execute a livestock breeding program. We are told that he made white stripes on branches of green poplar, almond, and chestnut trees, and all the pure white sheep that mated in front of the seemingly painted branches gave birth to young ones that were speckled and spotted. That is in Genesis 30 verses 37 to 40. God will raise prophetic painters that will come up with prophetic pictures such that when you look at the image on the picture, it will manifest in reality. If they paint a car on a poster and you get the poster and rayon on the picture of the car, you will find yourself driving the very same car. God will also raise artists that will sing prophetically and produce music that will bring even healing and deliverance. For example, when David played the harp, demons sent or allowed by a god to attack King Saul left the king. That is in 1 Samuel 16 verses 23. It must be known that when a believer persists in disobedience, God sends or allows evil spirit to attack the disobedient believer. Samuel referred to David as Israel's singer of songs. David appointed gifted musicians to organize and perform music at sacred events. His ideas were followed for many years in the temple Solomon built. Jubal, son of Lamech, is one who developed and passed on playing techniques to aspiring musicians. He was the first musical director in the Bible and very prophetic. That is in Genesis 4 verses 21. There were trumpeters that were called by God specifically to play the trumpets before the Ark of the Covenant. That is in 1 Chronicles 15 verses 24. 1 Kings 4 verses 32 tells us that Solomon wrote 1,005 songs. Extensive construction projects were also completed under his direction: the temple, fortifications, and whole cities. In this plan of God, we shall see a sudden uprising of actors, singers, and even architects that will perform prophetic duties in the other realm. They will go out into the field, dominate, and take over. Whatever they shall draw, sing, or even act shall bring prophetic results. Whatever they shall put in motion shall not be stopped. Thank you.